have a feeling this is gonna end so badly. That was the thing I opened up before. Okay, I can't interact with it because it's saying I have to defeat an enemy first. But there are no enemies right now, so that'll probably happen later once I go in there and shit hits the fan. Yeah, damn. Well, at least I know it's there. This is the vault door control node. Unlock the vault door. There's another telltale crackle of static from your comlink. Blitz's voice fills your ear. His tone is impossibly smug. Alright, Chief, that should do it. The vault's open and I'm suppressing the alarm. Easy as pie, just like I said. Yes, we're all very impressed. Now let's get the show on the road, shall we? Let's do it. It's gonna go. There's gonna be people in here and they're gonna sound the alarm. Or not. Or there's gonna be nothing in here. As you approach the terminal, Hasenkamp steps forward. I'll handle the transfer from here. Thank you. I don't think so, Chuckles. I don't trust you. Well, unfortunately for you, Mr. Grinder does trust me. That's why I'm here. Now, if you want Blitz off his hit list, you'll step aside. Fine, go ahead, but I'm watching you. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Hasenkamp's finger dances over the terminal keypad. A progress bar winks into the screen and rapidly climbs towards 100%. Very good. Only one more thing that needs doing, and then we can get out of here. Wait, what one more thing? The deal was that we get Grinder his money transfer, and we've done that. That took care of Blitz's debt to Mr. Grinder. Consider this the interest. Hey, whoa, hold up. I didn't owe any interest. Grinder didn't say anything about interest. If you're grabbing things out of the safe deposit boxes, we want to cut. Hasenkamp ignores him. Just wait here for a minute. I'll be right back. Hasenkamp walks to a nearby safe and taps a code into the keypad. The door swings open. He reaches inside and pulls out a small plastic box and taps the activator on his comlink. Yes, Mr. Grinder, the package is secure. That's right, I'm holding it right now. I'll have it in your hands within the next 15 minutes. Your comlink crackles and Blitz whispers into your ear. This is bullshit, Chief. By all rights, that box should be ours. This was our run. Do you even know what the box is, Blitz? Well, no, but I still want it. Remind me, Blitz, what was the purpose of this run? To get me out of hot water with Meat Grinder. And Meat Grinder wants the box, right? Well, yeah, but nothing. I came out here to bail you out, not to get you a mystery box. Alright, Chief, if that's the way you feel about it, I'll drop it. For now. Thank you. Blitz falls into a disgruntled silence. You can hear the soft murmur of Hasenkamp speaking into his comlink from across the room. Finally, he taps the power device and deactivates the device. Alright, the deal is done. Let's get out of here. And we're gonna open this door, and there's gonna be people. Upon approaching the vault door, two things become immediately apparent. One, when you stepped into the vault, the door is sealed and latched behind you. And two, there's no obvious way to open it from where you're standing. Hey Blitz, open the door. Huh? What do you mean, Chief? The vault door, idiot. There's no way to open it from here. You did account for that, right, didn't you? There's a long pause. Oops. Oops! I think I might have missed that detail when I planned this run through. Let me get this straight, Blitz. You planned how to get us into the vault in excruciating detail, but you didn't bother figuring out how to get us back out again? Easy there, Chief. Just cool your jets and let me get to work on this. I'll figure something out, don't you worry. Hasenkamp rubs his temples with his free hand. The other cradles the plastic box like a piece of fine china. I knew something like this was going to happen. When Mr. Grimer told me he would be checking up on it, I just knew it. Calm down, man. Blitz will get us out of here. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Chief. I'll get you out of there. Just give me 2 more secs. 1, 2. There's a long pause. Finally, Blitz speaks again. His voice is strained. Alright, Chief, I think that I can get you out of there. You give me the go-ahead, and I'm going to try something, but, there's a catch. Of course there is. What is it? Well, right now I'm keeping about 4 different alarms from triggering. No big deal. I can handle it. But I won't lie. Opening the door is going to be tough. It'll take concentration, and I don't think I can keep all 4 alarms locked down while I'm doing it. So you're telling us that in order to open the door, you're going to have to set off the alarm. Do I have that right? Well, technically, you set off the alarm when you stepped into the vault. All I'm doing is keeping the signals locked down so they don't get out. And I might be able to release the lock fast enough to catch the alarms before they sound, but I can't guarantee it. How reassuring. Alright, Blitz, go ahead and do your thing. I believe in you. Seconds later, the vault releases with a heavy thunk. Done and done, Chief. Nicely done, Blitz. Your sentence is interrupted by a shrill wailing sound. An alarm. That's our cue to leave. Yep. Can't say I didn't warn you. You'd better get out of there, and the alarm is going off in both Meat Space and the Matrix. Reinforcements on the way. You don't want to be there when they get here. That's an understatement. Let's get the hell out of here. Whoop. Of course I fucking missed. I just want to kill the thing. No, what are you doing? I was clicking on this. Oh, this game is so stupid. I did it again! Oh, why is it suddenly being like this now? Don't miss, I want him to die. You hear a loud thunking sound, a heavy-duty maglock clicking shut. The little light above the exit door goes from green to red. Blitz, I'm detecting a pattern here. Yeah, Chief, I'm getting right on it. What a goddamn train wreck. There's another long pause, the tension mounts, and your commandant crackles to life again. Okay, Chief, I figured out how to get you out of there. You're gonna have to release a couple of locks. You can find the controls in the rooms to the north and south of your current position, but in order to get those locks, I'm gonna have to hold the doors open for you. Keep talking. Now, on my end, holding even one of those jobs open is going to be a full-time job. There's no way that I can hold both at once. So once I've opened a door, you'll have to run in and release the lock, then get back out again. I won't be able to do much else until you do. You hold the door open, we'll run in, release the lock, and get out again. Do that twice, one for each door. That's right. Once we release both locks, you need to get out of there as quickly as possible. I'll lock the place down behind you. Oh, and, Chief, you're about to have some more company in there. He readies his weapon. Wonderful. Oh, what? God damn it. They shouldn't be that easy to destroy, in my opinion. Don't go healing yourself. That's rude. Only I'm allowed to heal myself. Damn it. I'm trying to think what would be faster to do. Well, at least they're also missing a whole lot. Whee! I really do love when the enemy misses. I like it less when I miss. That's rude. Zoop. Haha, get fucked. Hey, bud. Okay, Blitz. Let's get into the door. God damn it. There better not be a bunch pop up when I come out of this door, too. That would be really, really fucking annoying. I'm gonna heal my attack program, because they don't let me summon more. They're really annoying that way. Yup. Ow. Don't miss. I need it to die. Hooray. Get fucked. No, don't miss. Fuck him up. Zoop. I've accessed the door control. Say when and I'll force it for you. Hold on a second. We're not in position yet. God. Out of ammo, of course. Let me reload. Oh, there's more! Great. You know what? Fuck it. Out of ammo. Gotta reload. But did he reload on his own? Man, I really love when the enemies just sit there and don't do fucking anything because the game is being dumb. Do the enemies seriously just do nothing? Amazing. Just absolutely astounding. I want you to shoot the conjurer so that they are dead. Okay, now I need to do the door control north. here as well. The hope here being that nothing pops up here and that there'll only be stuff popping up over in there. Run, Blitz, run! I wish these guys had more movement. Ah, you missed, motherfuckers. Fuck you. Wee, let's go. You missed, bitch. Oh look, there's more people. Because there's always fucking more people. Oh, he reloaded on his own. How nice of him. Ow. That's done, Chief. Bailing out of there. Once you both made it to the next room and lock the door behind you, that should buy you a few seconds at least. We're on it. I'm gonna grab the medical supplies. Because this way, I don't have to buy it myself later. Hey, enemy, are you gonna do something? No? There you go, that did it. I'm annoyed that I had to do that, but I did it. But I'm not going to go through all that again for something that absolutely was not my fault. There's a loud burst of static from your comm link. That takes care of that. All looked up tight and you should be clear to make your exit. Thank God for that. I hate to admit it, Blitz, but you did good back there. Hey, thanks, Hasenkamp. Yeah, you too. Now you two ready to get out of there? Do you even have to ask? Alright, let's see what we can do about that. There's a long pause, then Blitz's voice crackles out of your PDA speaker. Head for the front door this time, though, not the alley. What? Just go with me on this, Chief. The door that you came in through is no good. You want to go out front. There's a terminal that I'll need you to access, one more button to press. Do that and we're home free. I still don't see why. Please, Aver, just trust me on this. And make sure that Hasenkamp comes with you. We've got to make sure that Box makes it back to Grinder. I have a feeling that Grinder caught up to him. Where exactly do I need to go? This thing in the corner isn't actually the greatest at telling you where you need to go. This is gonna suck. I bet there's gonna be like a ton of people out here wanting me to die. Sir. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. This must be the terminal that Blitz wanted you to use. Its screen is badly scratched and the casing is cracked, but the design ties it was originally a part of the bank's security system. Come on, let's get this show on the road. We're almost out of this godforsaken place. Well, you're half right. Afer is almost out. You, on the other hand, won't ever leave this building, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Blitz, what the hell? Shut up and listen, Chief. Hasenkamp is planning on screwing you. I've had a bot digging up intel on the man ever since he stepped into that building. together, and let me tell you, he is not trustworthy. Hasenkamp sneers, says the man who ratted out his own gang. To hell with this, I'm leaving. I wouldn't if I were you. Aver can kill you with the press of a button. I can? Well, more accurately, she can give me control of those auto turrets with the press of a button, and then I can kill you. Hasenkamp stops, looks you in the eye. But she wouldn't do that, would she? That all depends on what Blitz has to tell me. Get this, Chief, that son of a bitch isn't really an accountant. He's an assassin and Grinder's second in command to boot. Making people disappear is his job, Afer. No way Grinder would have sent him if he'd intended to let you walk out of there alive. That true, Hasenkamp? The bit about my place in Mr. Grinder's organization? Sure, but the part about me killing you? No. I intend to walk out that door, give the box to Mr. Grinder, and go home to my family, like I said. Why the lie? Why tell me you're an accountant? It wasn't a lie. I am an accountant, and I'm here in capacity at Mr. Grinder's request. An edge of irritation creeps into his voice. People can be more than one thing, you know. Don't let him sweet-talk you, Chief. Push the button and let me blow him away. Afer, listen to me. Your pal is a thief, and a killer, and a rat. You push that button and I'll die, sure, but Mr. Grinder is waiting for me, and he's waiting for this box, and you don't want the kind of trouble that's going to come your way if I don't get it to him. By all rights, that box should be ours, Chief. This was our run. Grinder can't have the money and the box. That's just unfair. See what I mean? That's what this is all about. He wants the box. He doesn't even know what it is, but he's willing to kill an old man for it. How is that not sending up red flags for you? I'm telling you, I work for a Lone Turk, and I wouldn't feel safe around this guy. I think there's something else going on here. I think we've all been set up. Hasenkamp blinks. Explain. I think that your boss is in bed with the Landenberg ring. I think that he's the silent partner that we read about. An astonished chuckle erupts with the old man. Mr. Grinder, working with plots, are you high? No, I'm dead serious. I've known Mr. Grinder for 12 years, and I'm telling you, he would never work with that son of a bitch. Besides, if that were true, why would you have sent me in here to help you rob the place? Are you familiar with the phrase, killing two birds with one stone? Don't get cute with me, Afer. Say what you mean. She isn't being cute, jackass. She's accurately describing the situation. Obviously, Meat Grinder wants you out of the way. Throwing around words like obviously doesn't make them true. Why the hell would Mr. Grinder want to get rid of me? I run his business, for God's sake. I don't know, man, but one thing I can tell you, somebody gave Plots that info on us, and Afer's name was on that list. Now tell me, other than you, me, and Grinder, who even knew that she'd be coming here tonight? And why wasn't Grinder's name on Plots' kill list? Hasenkamp falls silent, but his mouth curls into a frown. We also found those financial projections, remember? The ones that showed a massive increase in Grinder's future profits? His voice comes out flat, disbelieving. Those were fake. Or they were real, and your boss is cutting you out of whatever he has planned. No, no way. He shakes his head firmly. Mr. Grinder wouldn't do a thing like that, not to me. Use that business acumen of yours. What happens when the only two providers of a service merge together? They form a monopoly. You're saying that Mr. Grinder and Plots, they're joining their businesses together, man. Read between the lines. It's actually not a bad scheme, come to think of it. The ring tricks idiots into taking out predatory loans, and Grinder shows up to collect. You got the irony of what you just said, right? Sure, I get it, and you get that your boss is cutting you out of his operation, right? I'm sure that Landenberg Ring has plenty of accountants. Grinder wouldn't need you anymore. There's a long pause. Hasenkamp stares at you, processing what you've just told him. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again. From what you've told us about Plots, he wouldn't want you in the picture either. There's bad blood between you two, right? Hasenkamp's face has gone ashen. He nods dumbly. Yeah, there is. It all seems pretty clear-cut to me. Well, he glances down at the plastic box cradled in his arms. Son of a bitch. There's a long pause. Finally, Blitz breaks the silence. So, I guess that means we're all on the same team now, right? He nods again. Yeah, that's right. And as a show of good faith, I'll tell you, your pal was right. Grinder sent me here to see the transaction went smoothly, yes, but he also wanted me to kill you. Told you! You were on the job, same as we are. I can understand that. Thank you. I was hoping you would. For what it's worth, you have nothing to fear from me now. I didn't want to kill you in the first place, and now that I've, tendered my resignation, there are only two people who need to worry about me shooting them. Just to be clear, I'm not one of the two people, am I? No, Blitz, you're not. When we get out of here, I have a score to settle with Plots and Grinder, and believe me, I will settle. Speaking of which, can we talk about how we're going to get out of here? Yeah, of course, Chief. If you'll do me the favor of pushing that button, I'll activate the security doors. That's all you're going to do, right? I'm trusting you here. Of course, man. You've got nothing to worry about from me anymore. Push the button. It's cool, Hasenkamp. You can trust him. Absolutely, because I'm trustworthy. Now just activate those security doors and... His voice cuts off. There's a long pause, punctuated by crackles of static on your comlink. Blitz? His panicked voice punches through your comlink speakers. There's somebody in here with me, Chief. Another Decker, and you've got incoming at your The location... Sorry, the voice cuts to static. Get ready, Hasenkamp. We're about to have company. The intruder's avatar shimmers in the cool ambient glow of the bank's matrix hub. He sneers at Blitz and his hands close into fists. Who the hell are you, man? I could ask the same of you. You're on my banking system, you little bastard. What? My name is Plotz. I run the Landenberg ring. That makes this bank and everything in it mine. That means that you and your friend are trespassing, and that means that neither of you is going to make it out of here alive. I'm shaking in my boots, man. I mean, seriously. How old are you, by the way? Because you look about 40. The banker's face is overtaken by a menacing smile. I'm still spry enough to ruin your day, punk. Your ass is mine. Oh, nothing. I guess I'll just have to start. Go missing all the time, that's rude! I'm worried that they're going to be able to hack the turret against me. I really don't know because that would suck. Turret's the worst thing to do. He's almost dead. Just some sort of dog. Don't kill yourself! That's my job! You're doing your best. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Don't miss, he's right in front of you, come on. Oh, come on. Like, literally, he's right there. I know he's right in front of me, you just like reach over and smack him. Oh, fine. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, all the turrets are disconnected. That's annoying. I don't like that originally. And now they're all mine. Plots is down and all 4 turrets are back under my control. Go to town, Chief. I've got you covered. Good job, man. Although, you know, I'm probably gonna kill the last guy on my own. Yeah. Oh well. Now what? I don't see anyone else. Oh, there they are. I want to kill the Conjurer because they're worse. Because they bring more people into the fight, and I want that. Get wrecked, bitch! Come on. Fuck you. Please hurry up and be dead. I'd really appreciate that. Bang, 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 bang. He just misses. You think the one that's sitting like right next to it would hit better, but you'd be wrong, I guess. Move forward. Shoot in the face. The gunfire dies down and the smoke clears. You and Hasenkamp find yourself staring at one another across a room stacked with corpses. Well, that takes care of that, and now if you excuse me, I'm going to take care of Mr. Grinder. He tosses something to you. Reflexively, you snatch it out of the air. The object feels smooth and warm to the touch. It's the plastic box it hasn't pulled out of the safe deposit box. My former Claire won't be needing this anymore. Give it to your pal Blitz. I'm sure you can find a use for it. Hey, alright! What does it do? Beats me. From the connections at the bottom, it looks like it was made to plug into a cyber deck. Beyond that, I'm about as in the dark about the thing as you are. All I know is that Grinder wanted it. That should be good enough for the red-haired disaster. Anyway, I've got things to do. I should go get to them. If I hurry, I can have Grinder dead in a dumpster and still get home in time to read the grandkids a story. What about plots? Never did like the man. I'll give him a chance to scurry away, let him get his hopes up for a day or two, then I'm gonna chuck his ass into a wood chipper. Is that really necessary? He shrugs. Probably not, but it's the little touches that make this job worth doing. Remind me not to piss you off again. Shouldn't need to, Blitz. I have faith that you'll remember what happens to plots on your own. He turns to leave. You did good, Afer. You ever get tired of running the shadows, you come see me. I could find a place in my organization for a woman like you. I'll keep it in mind. Alright, let's leave. Bye! Let's go back to the cruise bazaar.